Today is my birthday, and birthdays have a way of making us reflect as human beings. Obviously, as the day goes on, it looks like your days are numbered. And for me, it doesn't seem like happiness because I feel I'm getting close to my grave. If all things being equal, if you all die at old age, then it means my own is coming close and close. And I'm not going the usual style. Today, I want to encourage somebody. There are two principles that I live by, and I got them from the scriptures. And whether you are a Christian or you are not, these principles can help you. Actually, I picked these two principles from the book of Matthew, chapter 25. Ladies and gentlemen, let me be real with you. And you know, if all my analysis on whatever topic that I have discussed earlier in my videos, you know me that I am being real. There's a principle that I call the principle of inequality. Every time I read this scripture, it tells me something that maybe it doesn't tell other people. And here is it. There's a certain quote. He says, "He who has, more will be given, and he will have in abundance." Listen to this carefully. But the one who does not have, even that little that he has, will be taken away from him and be given to the one who has. I'm like, what? So who is taking the little that I have to give it to someone else? I was like, is God not being fair? Like, how on earth will you do this? Take the little that I have and give it to somebody that already has. Earlier those days when I discovered this, I wrote a book down, and it's there as I speak to you. I've titled it The Principle of Inequality. And you see, here is the thing. Now I came to realize that in the society that we live in, the rich continues to be rich and the poor continues to be poor. So in wherever setting that you find yourself, when you observe carefully, at any point in time, the rich man keeps changing cars. The rich man keeps doing great things, building houses. The rich man keeps making impact, donating. The rich man keeps doing greater things, and he keeps doing it. And then the poor man who keeps on asking you money, keeps on asking you money. You realize that the poor people continue to be poor. Those who keep asking, keep on asking. Those who keep begging, keep on begging. So here is the principle that you should understand, that you must break something. The universe is quick to multiply things. The universe is quick to grow things, to multiply things. So at any point in time, there should be something that you have, and that thing is what is going to be multiplied. Keep growing and all that. There are a lot of people that are mediocre, stagnant. They have virtually nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, you must have something. No, you must have some. You must have something. You must have something. You must have a degree. You must be educated. If you can't go to school, you must have a skill. If you don't have a skill, you must have a talent. If you don't have you can't be an ordinary person. There should be something that you have that others do not have. Or even if others have, it is real or uncommon. That is the principle, and that is the thing. If you don't realize this, you can never be successful. You remain where you are. They say in Matthew chapter 25. Let me link it. This scripture is so sweet, and it tells me a lot. One was giving 5, one was giving 2, one was giving 1. The one who was giving 1 was the one who went to hide it because he was afraid of the master and what the master would say if he comes to find out that maybe something has happened to the talent that he gave to him. And I'm not surprised. Like God, no, it's master, right? We are using the master. You, the master, why will you give somebody 1? Why will you give somebody 2? Why will you give somebody 3, 5? And not give us all 5, or give us all 3 or 2, so that there will be a balance, right? So the truth is, even God doesn't bless us equally. In fact, let me tell you the truth. God is a God of inequality. He doesn't give everybody the same thing. He doesn't put us on the same scale or on the same level. Let me be real with you. You can argue all you can. God doesn't bless us all the same. God doesn't make us all equal. But do you know what? Even though He doesn't place us on the same scale, He gives everybody something. He gives everybody something. At least you will have one. If not anything, you will have one. And you know what He expects? That particular one that He has given to you is something that He expects you to do something with. If not, He will take that one. That's why He said that even the little that He has, that one, you don't do anything with it. He will take it and give it to the one who has 5. And that makes Him more unfair, right? Anyway, let me leave you for now because I don't want to preach. I'm not a pastor. I don't want to preach. But this is what I want to tell you. You have to discover that one thing that God has given to you. There is something that maybe He gave you 5, maybe He gave you 10, maybe He gave you 100. But God doesn't leave you empty-handed. There is something He has given. And you must identify that particular thing. The moment you identify it, that is the breaking point. Then you realize that it keeps multiplying, it keeps increasing. Ladies and gentlemen, today is my birthday. And it looks like I'm preaching to you, but I don't want to preach. I just want to encourage you that at any point in time, there's a breaking point where you get to know what you have. The moment you get to know what you have, that's the breaking point. That is what will make you rich. That is what will give you the money, the fame. That is what will set you apart. But identifying it is another issue. Getting to know what you have is another issue. Many of you have buried it. You don't even know that you have it. And may God help us all. And thank you so much for being part of this journey. For the likes, for taking time to watch, for subscribing. May God bless you, strengthen you, and give you the courage to become everything that He has created you to be. And so if this is your first time of watching me, I will encourage you to subscribe and share my videos anytime I post.